Annyeonghaseyo and welcome to the CrappsterLovesK-Pop channel. Today's reaction is to the music video of the new song from KARD, Without You, which was sent to me by a dear friend, which also likes K-pop very much and is a fan of KARD. So she asked me to react to it, see my reaction of course, and see what I have to say about the video at all. As far as I know, KARD is not a band I really followed that much. I barely know any songs of them either. The only thing I really know is that they are, I think, four people, two males, two females, and which is an irregularity in K-pop, as far as I'm aware of, because the only missed band I can think of is Troublemaker, but they are a duo, and I think that the only mixed band, and they don't really count in my opinion since it's only a duo and not a band per se. But that's just my opinion. If you have a different opinion, that's completely fine. I can cope with anything you say. Like if you say Troublemaker is a band and they should count only because they are two people, they shouldn't be excluded. But for me, like a duo is completely different to a trio or a quartet. Or like 4 people, 5 people, 17 people, whatever. As in, a duo is easy to get two people of different genders. But that's not what K-pop is about in that sense. And KARD kind of breaks this. So, without further ado, let's get into it. Tropical beat. Oh. 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 The breakdown is completely different to what I have expected, to be honest. I thought it's like a tropical beat, kind of like tropical house. And also, although the chorus is refreshing, it's not what I expected. I expected more of a Caribbean sound in the drop. Or the chorus, at least. Or the breakdown, whatever you want to call it, in whichever genre you're at. But the chorus in this song, at least the beat, is completely different to what I imagined it to be from the start of the song. Like I thought there would be more marimba, more Caribbean sound ish stuff. Like when you had in the beginning with the light bells, I think you can kind of call it, but well, it's actually not bad. It really is fitting somehow. I don't know. I think I need to hear the complete song though. But both voices are really, really good and unique in that sense inside the band, as they don't sound the same. You can pretty much distinguish the voices, which is a pretty hard thing, I think, in boy bands. I have a pretty hard time if I just listen, for example, on Spotify, if I don't know the video, I don't know the song or the band, to distinguish sometimes between, for example, 17. Sometimes I can't distinguish which one is singing because they kinda sound the same. Not exactly the same, of course, but they have kind of like the same vibe to it. And I think that's probably something they have to do since there are so much members. And if each member has their own style, it would break the song. If you have, it's, I'd say 17 people singing in 17 different keys, voices, accents, or whatever, that you can put it in a song. Like if each and every line changes, that doesn't fit. But for them it fits since they had less members and they sound completely different in that sense. But let's go bit back, maybe before the drop or the chorus in that sense, and let's hear a bit more. Let's go. Oh yeah, the beat is pretty good. The visuals of the song are also good. Oh. Let's intercept here. I really like the both rapping parts, to be honest. But I like the red-haired guy. Sorry, I don't know the names of the band members, but the red-haired guy kind of killed it for me. He had a visually interesting part with the breaking effects, where he changed his position or like his standing a bit. His voice, it kind of reminds me of T.O.P. from Big Bang, which I really like. He was one of the first rappers with Zico I really liked, and he kind of reminds me of them. He has the best fit for me in this video, for example. I know the both girls, you look good, but for me, as a man, I like his fit. I like his red hair dye. I like his orange, oversized, whatever it is. And the rest of the fit is good. Like the other guy looks good as well, but I like his exotic style. He fits the video more. And what I also wanted to say is that this video is a prime example of you don't need high value, at least in visuals. When I think about Kepler with Giddy or Ive with I Am, which I reacted already to, they have all this high value in CIG productions where they're on the plane or where they're in this box in this metropolitan city and shit. They just have room with a much smaller, let's call it an island. I can just say it's an island. And still, because of the dancing, the placement of the people, the camera movement, the effects, it just looks good. For example, look at this. It's just a box where they're standing and dancing with some little island. Let's call it a little island in that sense. That's all this video has, and it's still interesting to watch. For example, here's this steam part or smoke part. Is so gorgeous. It looks really good. This is a prime example of video which you can do a lot with few. If you can say it like that. I don't know, I'm a fucking German. I learned English as my second language. And even after I'm like, what was I, 7 years old or shit. And most of the stuff I learned is from gaming anyway. So don't hang up on shit I say wrong. Just hang up on the meaning. But this video just is a prime example of less is sometimes more. Of course, I like the videos from Giddy or I am, but I like the minimalism in this video. They didn't go all. Maybe it's expensive as shit. I don't know. I'm not a video creator or anything, or work in this business and know how much they paid. I don't know. Maybe they have just designer clothes on, and alone these the complete 4 sets cost $1 million. I don't know. But for me, this is a prime example of how to have less and do more. They make the set feel dynamic, which is what I like. But let's just keep watching till the end. This rapping is so good. This breaking effect. Really good call. Yeah. Let's make it stop here. In the last like few seconds when I hit play again and now, I had a kind of vision. Just hear me out. Don't think too much about it. Maybe you agree, maybe you don't agree, but that's just how my brain works. And I was thinking about KARD, or this video kinda gave me a vibe of if ABBA was in 2023. You know, the Swedish band ABBA with Waterloo, Money, and all those good songs. Because it's two females and two males. And back in ABBA, like mostly the two males were playing the instruments and the two females were singing. I don't know really the names. I could maybe think of them if I think about it a bit more. I think it was Björn and Benny, um, Anne and Agnetha or so. I think Anne is wrong, but it was a short name with A. I know that AA were the females and BB were the boys or the men, and it's kind of like they give me the feeling that ABBA in Korean, in a modern version, in a K-pop version. I don't know. It's like, of course, you could say, yeah, because they had two females and two males. But if you kind of think about it, the females, or the two women in that sense, sing the higher vocal stuff. They're more belting. And the stuff that in ever the other two women would sing. The men, on the other hand, since it's K-pop, since it's more modern, instead of playing the instruments, they have the rap parts, but they are all one unity. In a sense, like ABBA also was always a unity when they were on stage, since they both men were always playing and the two women were always singing. Here, the two women are singing and the two men are rapping, but they all dance together as a unit. Maybe you can understand what I want to say, or if what I am or what I am saying, but they kind of give me the feel of a more modern Korean K-pop-ish ABBA. tell me in the comments what you think. If you agree with me or why you're not agreeing with me, or just spread the K-pop love. That's all I'm here about. I want to share my joy on K-pop with other people. That's what the channel is about. With that note, thank you for watching. I hope you will return to another video of mine, maybe the next day. I try to upload daily. If then, have a great day and thank you. Bye.